You are now watching the one and only Premium Culture Network. Life is lyrical. Super producer Scott Storch, best known for working alongside Dr. Dre, claims that the Roots did him dirty, Philadelphia style. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you want more content like this. I am Kev, this is Life.
I started in the Roots and did a lot of stuff for them. Very underappreciated, and I was the guy who, again, came up with a lot of the nucleus of what that was. And I left the group and was told that I was like the Pete Best of the Roots. You know, Pete Best is the guy that quit the Beatles.
Left the Beatles, yeah.
Yeah. And even my girlfriend broke up with me because of that and said, "Oh, you huffed up and this and that." I was like, "No, I didn't. I see bigger. I'm not going to go on the road with a bunch of guys that don't appreciate me and be like, that's the white guy who plays keys in the Roots." So no, I'm the tough guy coming up with all the ish.
They didn't appreciate you.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, they called me the White Devil. And I'm like the most harmonious, loving, non-racist person ever. And it just hurt me. I was like,
how'd you meet him? How'd you link up with them? Because I work out to one of the songs from Roots.
Yeah,
the one that you did.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't made for the Roots. That song, after I left the Roots, they realized, I guess, that they needed me still. And I was, I got my own little studio in this place called Sigma Sound where all the disco stuff was recorded.
This is where? What city?
In Philly.
Okay.
And they record there downstairs. So of course they come upstairs and they're like, you got anything? And they saw I was working with this girl. I'm working with a girl who at the time worked at Urban Outfitters. And now she's one of the most legendary neo-soul legends, Jill Scott.
Of course.
So Jill Scott was not an artist. I was like, yo, you should be an artist. You're awesome. She was working at Urban Outfitters and doing an off-Broadway rendition of Rent. And Questlove came in and heard what we were making. And he said, I got to have this. And that was You Got Me, the song you like to work out to. And they told me, when I gave it to them, I was like, make sure Jill stays on it. And at the last minute, they switched it to Erykah Badu.
Huh.
But Jill wrote it.
Erykah Badu.
When I went to tell, the people in the Roots that, I was still, talking to sort of that I was going to work with Dre, they were like, you working with Dre 10 years too late, bro. Good luck. I'm like, yeah. And we went on the run of runs.
Did they really
lit
say
up?
that?
Yeah, they're just all haters.
What happened to those guys?
They're on the Jimmy Fallon show as a house band.
The Roots, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to just dog them out, whatever. That was a part of my journey.
Same group, yeah. Can you pull them up, Rob? They're on Jimmy Fallon every single night.
Yeah.
But do they make new stuff, or it's just they're playing whatever that they're playing?
I don't know. You would know that one.
I don't know. They play a lot of cool music.
So what do y'all think it is? Are the Roots even still working? Oh yeah, they on the Jimmy Fallon show. Jill Scott is my heart, but that song was Erykah's. I don't care who wrote it. Salute to Jill Scott. Salute to Scott Storch. He got a right to tell his story, man. He definitely a legend in the game. So is the Roots, by the way. But listen, homie, if leaving the Roots led you to Dr. Dre, you did good, trust me. And you ought to be thankful that trifling chick left you too. You might owe the Roots a thank you, sir. Salute to the Roots. Salute to y'all, man. This is Kev from Life. Always wishing y'all peace, love, lyrics.